Good afternoon, everybody. It is New Comic Book Day, and it is on a holiday. Happy 4th of July. And this is actually going to be a two-part haul because I didn't do a video last week, so this is actually 2 weeks worth of comic books, not just 1 week. So we get double the fun in this video. I'm not holding back any punches. And it was a big 2 weeks. I think yesterday, I went to my comic shop last night at midnight because they are closed today. They had an event celebrating Batman's wedding. We'll get into that in a minute. And yeah, they opened the doors at midnight, and there was a line like literally around the block. Like I got there like 11:55, and I was like one of the last people in line. Like I'm lucky I got any books. Like books sold out by the time I got that I got inside. It was nuts. Like all the variants were gone, but it's okay. It stopped me from spending more money than I needed to. Yeah, it was fun. They had a Batman and a Catwoman cake. Just drinking my coffee in the morning. Yeah, Batman and Catwoman wedding cake. They had punch and yeah, it was cool. It was nice to see like 100 people in a comic shop at like midnight. So, well, these are books that came out last week, and I ordered this one from MidtownComics.com because it is a J. Scott. Cat's messing around in there. This is a J. Scott Campbell variant cover to Amazing Spider-Man issue 801, and it's a gatefold cover. So if you open it up, see how there's a little fold here? Spider-Man's on the other half, and the logo is on the other half. So it's pretty sexy image of Black Cat right there. And this was a back issue I was missing. This is Amazing Spider-Man 793. This is a gorgeous Alex Ross cover. Kind of sad he won't be doing the Amazing Spider-Man covers anymore. Alright, these are all new from last week. This is Flash 49. Beautiful Francesco Mattina cover. Yeah, I love, just looks like he's running. Such a great cover. Good story too. This is my favorite story so far. The last issue came out last night and I read it, and it's phenomenal. Man of Steel 5 of 6. This is a homage to like Superman 75, to when he gets killed. Lois cradling Superman, his ripped cape, and there's Doomsday's fist right there because he killed him. Yeah, that's Superman 75, like came out the year I was born. And this is Teen Titans Special 1. I picked this up because it was supposed to be the first appearance of Crush, Lobo's daughter. It wasn't really, so I was kind of let down a little bit, but it's okay. She appears on the last page in a cameo. So, at least she's in the book. Her first full appearance is going to be in Teen Titans 20. The book was supposed to come out yesterday, but I guess it got delayed because of all the releases yesterday. DC just wanted to, you know, give a little room. And I don't blame them because a lot of shit came out yesterday. And this was cover of the week last week. Joshua Middleton falling. Joshua Middleton Madness with Batgirl 24. Beautiful artwork. Yeah, he is following this up to the gorgeous number 23 cover, which is like already going for like $50 online. It's only been out for like a month. Pretty crazy stuff, man. Like, I walked into my comic shop and got that for cover price. I had no idea it would be crazy. I was like, wow, this cover's great. But yeah, I'm just getting this for the covers. I don't really care about the story inside. Now, this was my pick of the week last week. Venom issue 3. I got 3 copies because the comic is that good. And it features a first appearance of a villain called Null. He is the god of the symbiotes. This story is incredible. Donny Cates is my favorite writer. This year, anyway. Everything he's touched has been amazing. Thanos Wins was my favorite story arc of the year. that Cosmic Ghost Rider character really took the world by storm. Now this story's taken the world by storm. And now he has the Cosmic Ghost Rider series, which came out last night, as well as Death of the Inhumans. He is literally the only reason why I'm reading Marvel Comics right now. I have no interest in anything Marvel's doing right now, except The Amazing Spider-Man, but pretty much. Donny Cates is paying Marvel's bills. So that was last week, and this week is even bigger. So I have a lot to say about this comic book. I've been reading Batman since I was about 9 years old. Batman Hush was the first story I read when I was a kid. And I've been reading all of Tom King's run. And I've really enjoyed Tom King's run on Batman. You know, when Batman proposed to Catwoman in issue 24, I was blown away. I said, this is bigger than comics. They're going to be one of the best couples in comics. Like, this is bigger than Lois and Clark. This is, you know, they're going to do what they didn't do in X-Men Gold. Like, they're actually going to get married. And they were building the story for 2 years. And the last 2 issues of Batman have been great. Like, issues 48 and 49. Like, the fight between Batman and the Joker and Catwoman and the Joker and the church. And, you know, the Joker telling Catwoman that Batman can never be happy. And if he's happy, he won't be Batman anymore. It was great. I was so invested in Batman 50 that I even went and pre-ordered the J. Scott Campbell wedding issue. And don't get me wrong, this cover is beautiful. I got the variant cover, the Jim Lee variant cover. And I did pick up a sketch variant, and I did a sketch of Batman last night and wrote "Till Death Do Us Part." That's what I did as soon as I got home from the comic shop. But yeah, it's cool. I like drawing Batman. But yeah, back to this. The artwork in this book is gorgeous. This is a beautiful book to look at. Is it worth the $5? No, this book is a giant slap in the face. This is DC telling everybody to blank off. This is a huge cash grab and a huge F you to fans. I'm very hurt by this book. And I don't blame Tom King. I blame DC Comics. They didn't get married. And the reason they didn't get married is this. Catwoman just accepts that if Bruce is happy, then he won't be Batman anymore. That's it. And she's convinced by this by her friend Holly Robinson. And at the end of the book, it's revealed that Holly was sent there by Bane and the Joker to try to break Catwoman's spirit and break Batman's spirit. And Bane says the bat is broken. What a load of crap that is, man. It's like, that's not what I was looking forward to at all. The New York Times even spoiled the book for everybody. So I kind of knew it wasn't going to live up to the hype. I didn't read specific spoilers, but I read people were pissed. They were canceling their pre-orders. If a book makes you not want to read Batman anymore, Batman has been my favorite comic book series since 2002. If a book makes you not want to read Batman anymore, it's horrible. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to read until Tom King is off this book. That's how bad it is. Oh, that's good. And the only reason that they don't get married is so Jolie Jones could write this. Catwoman issue 1. Gorgeous art germ cover, by the way. I don't get it. You can still have a Catwoman comic book and have her be married. That would be a really cool dynamic. I don't understand. Although this issue wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But everyone, it says on the cover, the regular cover, Catwoman says, don't read this issue or it'll spoil Batman 50. No, it doesn't. There's nothing in here about Batman 50. There's nothing. You know, she moved to a different city. She's not in Gotham anymore, and someone is being a copycat Catwoman, and she's trying to figure out like who's framing her. And there's a new villain introduced. There's nothing about Batman 50 in here. There's literally 2 panels. Alfred sends her her costume and says, "I thought you liked your belongings," and she throws them and is crying. There's no context to Batman 50 in this issue. Nothing. Jolie Jones could have easily sold this book without them getting married. She could have easily sold this book and had them still get married. Now, Jolie Jones is at least a good artist and a good writer. This is a good book. Much better than Batman 50. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, though. I only really bought it because of Batman 50. Now, if you want a story done right, read The Man of Steel. If you didn't pick up the individual issues, I'm sure they'll have it on trade paperback. Brian Michael Bendis, I told you he was going to be special, man. Everyone doubted this man. I said, this is going to be the shit, and it was. This is my favorite Superman arc this year. It was great. It was phenomenal. I can't wait to see what Bendis has in store for Superman. Superman issue 1 comes out next week on July 11th. So look out for Superman issue number 1. And there's actually a really cool Adam Hughes cover out next week for Superman, the cover B. So yeah, in this issue, Superman fights Rogolzar. Jor-El takes Lois and John Kent away. And yeah, pretty cool. And Rogolzar gets sent to the Phantom Zone. Spoilers. Sorry, I should have issued a little spoiler warning here. And here's Justice League number 3. This is a beautiful Jim Lee cover with Hawk Girl on the front. Not a huge Hawk Girl fan, but anything Jim Lee does is amazing. And I love Scott DC and this Virgin covers look. It's freaking phenomenal. This is the first full appearance of Jon Stewart as the Ultraviolet Lantern. Sinestro makes an appearance in this book. It's pretty cool. It's pretty wild. I like how Lex Luthor is like full-on villain again. I thought we wouldn't see that again for a while, so it's cool. Scott Snyder. If anyone can write, it's Scott Snyder. He got me hooked on Batman like 5 years ago. You know, back when Batman was the shit. Sorry for cursing. But yeah, good stuff. As you can see, I buy mostly DC books because I love like Marvel characters in the Silver Age of comics and in the movies. They're the best, but right now they're struggling, man. They're really struggling. You know, back when Marvel was good, I picked up True Believers number 1. This is Fantastic Four. This is a reprint of the first appearance of the Silver Surfer and Galactus. So if you want to read a good Marvel story, pay $1, because this costs $1, and read a good story from like 40 years ago. And for 10 cents, I picked up Project Superpowers. I just thought it looked kind of neat. This is a cover done by Francesco Mattina. Pretty interesting. Gotta go take care of my baby over there. And this took me by surprise, Death of the Inhumans. There's a first appearance in here. This is the first appearance of Vox. He's the new villain. And at the end, it's pretty sad. I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Lockjaw dies. Holy shit. So I guess this really is the Death of the Inhumans. I think that TV show did so poorly that Donny Cates was like, hey, why don't I kill the Inhumans? And Marvel was like, yeah, that'll sell a lot of books. But yeah, Donny Cates, another good issue. Another good series, another good issue. I mean, God, this guy can't write a bad comic book. And last but not least, this was my favorite pickup of the week. Cosmic Ghost Rider number 1 by Donny Cates. This is the variant edition by Mike Deodato. Him and all his madness and glory introduced in the pages of Thanos issue 13. This character came out of nowhere. So cool. He's basically a Ghost Rider version of Deadpool. So badass, man. So in this issue, just to recap, Frank Castle, he died in Thanos Wins. He's in Valhalla. He's in Odin's version of heaven. And he tells Odin that he doesn't want to be there anymore. And he has, unfinished business. And, he's drinking in heaven. And he's, being kind of an asshole. And Odin says he doesn't belong in heaven. And he kind of agrees that maybe he does have unfinished business. So Odin turns him back into the Cosmic Ghost Rider and sends him back in time. And Ghost Rider decides that he wants to change the future, so it's pretty crazy. And how does he change the future? He decides to go back in time and kill baby Thanos. And when he kills baby Thanos, he realizes that he can't kill him because he's an innocent kid. So, what he does is, he steals Thanos and pretty much, might raise him on his own, but he straps baby Thanos to his chest and he's riding into the wind on his motorcycle. And because he says if he stays here, he's going to be evil. So baby Thanos with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Pretty damn cool. I can't wait to see where it goes. Alright guys, I held up 4 fucking fingers. 2 full weeks of comic books right there. It's been a great 2 weeks of books. I hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Let me know what you picked up. We'll get over the Batman 50 madness. But, as always, take care, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 if you like what you see. And have a good day, okay? Peace out.